Chance the Rapper kicks off his tour this week in San Diego, and to no surprise, once again proves to us that he has absolutely no soft spot for major labels. During the first stop of his Be Encouraged tour, Lil Chano entertains us with a hilarious slideshow of his reimagined major label logos while he performs the hit single that we all know as No Problems. The slideshow includes some more creative approaches to what we know as maybe a Def Jam Recordings was changed to Don't Join Recordings, or Aftermath Entertainment was changed to Can't Do Math Entertainment, and even some more straightforward ideas like Virgin Records was changed to Villain Records. You see, Chance the Rapper's never been quiet about his feelings towards major labels. He's even told reporters that a major label once told him straight to his face that we own the artists. You see, Chance has never been quiet about his feelings toward major labels, but unfortunately has received his own criticism about his relationship with Apple. In a tweet where he admits to taking $500,000 for the exclusive release of Coloring Book, he also reminds us that he needed the money just like anybody else and still maintained his philosophy of releasing free music on SoundCloud only 2 weeks later. In the new climate of the music industry, I think it's important for people like Chance the Rapper to express their feelings and their opinions on stuff like major labels. When we have a history of labels completely controlling artists and taking away their creative control, I think for him to do something on a more like elementary level style of jokes is really important. It brings a sense of humor to the whole situation, but it also tells an honest narrative that new coming artists don't fall for the hype, don't fall for the money, stay independent like Chance the Rapper. So I think something like that was important to do. I think it's also important for us to remember when it comes to his relationship with Apple that all of us get up in the morning and go to work, all of us got bills to pay, and Chance the Rapper isn't exempt to that reality. Snoop Dogg and Daz Dillinger have decided to add their own story to the recent streak of hip-hop biopics. For those of you who don't know about the Dogg Pound, and for those of us who have been on game since the 90s, we're all in for a treat, as Snoop Dogg and Daz Dillinger have announced that they are shopping the DPG story to major TV networks. The Dogg Pound played a major role in West Coast growth and West Coast hip hop as they were with Death Row from the very beginning to the very end. They were with Tupac when he first started his career all the way to the point that he died. And Daz, Corrupt, Warren G, Nate Dogg, and Snoop Dogg, they all have a narrative that is not heard enough in hip hop. So I'm really excited to see what this story is gonna be about. It's cool that it's gonna be on TV. I'm really hoping that maybe they'll be able to sell it to a studio and put it out on the big screens, but regardless, I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen here. I got good news for the Rat Pack. Logic has announced that he's releasing another pre-order single off of his upcoming album, set to release May 5th. He posted a photo on his Instagram yesterday, apparently announcing that he's got a new record coming out featuring new artist Khalid, as well as Alicia Cara, with a very interesting title, 1-800-273-8255. That's correct. The title of the record is 1-800-273-8255. That's actually the suicide prevention hotline number, so I'm very interested to see how these three artists tackle such a sensitive subject. Logic has always been unashamed of his emotions and feelings, and we learned that Alicia Cara is kind of proud to be an outcast in the generation that she grew up in, and as well as on American Teen, which is Khalid's new release, we learned that he kind of shares those same attributes. Suicide is not a joke, and in a generation where everything is turned into some kind of meme, including suicide, I think that these three artists are probably the perfect team to approach such a sensitive topic in a language that we all speak, which is hip hop. So we want to hear from you. Should new artists be like Chance the Rapper and be vocal and stand against the major labels, or did Chance take it a little bit too far? Let us know in the comment section below. For All Def Music News, I'm Jay Taj.